Okay, welcome back. We're preparing the accompaniment to the scallops, and this is about 5 pieces of thick cut bacon that we're starting with for our healthy spinach bed. It's healthy, right?
No, if it's too healthy, I don't want it.
Yeah. If it doesn't have bacon,
That's why we add bacon.
pass. But it's not too much bacon. It's just a little kind of tasty thing. So I'm gonna get this going. Break this up. Do like that. Maybe do some of that jiggle, and turn it up to high. So we're gonna put this spinach in there. Are my glasses straight?
Yes.
Are there any hairs? Do I have any hairs out of place?
Lovely new glasses are very nice.
Ted Baxter. What was the name? What was the call letters of that radio station in Minneapolis?
I don't remember.
Ted Baxter. Okay. So the bacon is, I'd say, 3/4 cooked maybe. I'm gonna put in some red onions for some sizzle. We have some garlic that's already crushed. I would say garlic to taste. I think I said in one of my earlier videos I would never put 1 clove of garlic in anything. So I already crushed some of this garlic in my, I think it's a Xylus crusher. It's pretty amazing. And that would be the final bit. Scraped it right off and turn the heat back up, and in goes the garlic. Now, in a steakhouse, if you get sautéed spinach, it usually has quite a bit of garlic in it, and one of the reasons we're putting in a generous amount of garlic. Do you want to know how many cloves we put in? I would say 7. But they weren't all huge cloves, okay? But again, garlic goes really, really well with spinach. So this is shaping up, and as soon as I think the bacon is done. And by the way, you can see that there's not a ton of bacon grease in here. I mean, even if you tilt the pan all the way and look at, there's really not that much. You really don't have to drain the bacon grease because there's just not enough to worry about. And it'll make this taste super awesome. I really haven't seasoned this. Now you got to remember that bacon has a strong taste, so you don't have to overpower it with seasoning. Where's my shaker of awesomeness?
Here.
Thank you, producer.
That's more garlic.
Well, it's true, you know, you're right. So this is pepper. Don't want to over garlic it. As if it were possible. As if it were possible. And then a little bit of salt.
It is possible.
I think my dad made garlic soup once.
I've experienced it.
Have you ever had garlic soup? Okay, so in come the mushrooms. Now, what's going to happen when I put the mushrooms in is that the mushrooms are going to give off a bunch of water. So I want to make sure that the bacon is getting a little bit crispy. Okay, we're back. We've just been cooking the bacon a little bit more and the onions a little bit more. Okay, so we're ready to put in the mushrooms. These are baby bella, as they're called. In other words, portobello, but they're tiny size. And I bought them where? At Costco. At Costco.
Aren't those also called crimini?
I don't think they are, but that's possible. Crimini, I think, is different than portobello or portobella.
I think crimini is the same as baby bella.
All right, well, we'll look that up. Or maybe some of our valued listeners and watchers subscribers will look that up and put that in the comments. So, what's that, about 2 cups? In they go. They're gonna give off water, but we're gonna let them cook a little bit, and then the spinach will go in. The spinach will be last. If you've never seen this much spinach cook, it's kind of an interesting thing to watch, because this much spinach will cook down into a thing about the size of a croquet ball. I was going to say baseball, but really probably be a little bit bigger than a baseball.
Softball.
Yeah, 16-inch, no,
Softball.
12-inch softball, right? Okay, well, we're gonna try to see if Sherlock likes the bacon. I think he will.
Do you think it's done properly, bud?
How's it done? To your liking?
No, he doesn't.
What is it?
Is it
the
the
garlic?
It's okay, buddy. You can have it.
Mom says it's okay.
Here, let's try this piece. This is all lean. What's the matter?
Rejection.
All right, we'll
A
cut.
dog.
There we go.
Okay, so this is our, it's about 11 ounces of spinach. It comes in these baby spinach things, triple washed. You don't have to do anything to it. Just put it in there and it will more than fill the pan. We're gonna put it all in. How much spinach are we gonna have? It's gonna be mounds and mounds of spinach.
Not for long.
Right? Okay, here it goes. It's in there.
Do you want to put a cover on it?
I don't think I have a cover for this.
Sure you do.
Do I? Here?
Yeah. The biggest one down there will work.
This one? It's pretty big. Actually, what you want to do is, like every 30 seconds or so, you want to take your tongs. Where's my other tongs? I don't like these as much. I like these better. These are better. Every 30 seconds or so, turn it all, and of course we want the things that are on the bottom to get mixed in. When I say bottom, I mean the bacon and the mushrooms and. Oh, look over there.
No, don't pull that in.
Where did all the spinach go? Where did all the spinach go? Look at that. That's what happens to spinach when you cook it.
Isn't that a song?
Where did all the spinach go? Yeah, that is a song. You're so I love that. In fact, just like 2 minutes ago, there was like 20 times more spinach than there was.
Oh, seriously!
Look at all the luscious things that we put in here. They are now dominating the spinach. You know, without exaggeration, we could put two more.
Yeah.
We could put two more of these things in there, and we would not have too much spinach. It's just one of those strange things.
More of what we had in mind.
Look at that.
This is really not a bed of spinach, it's a bed of bacon and stuff.
Yeah, well, what we're going to do is put some of this on a plate, and we're going to put the scallops on it, and it's going to be beautiful, and then we're going to retaste the scallops, okay? All right, let's do that. Now I'm going to hold this for a little while to let the water from the spinach drip off, okay? I'm just going to go like that. That's quite nice. And then I'm just going to bring over these beauties. Wow. What do you think?
I think two's enough,
But this is television. That looks pretty awesome to me. What do you think?
I think it looks awesome.
Producer. Okay. All right, so it's time to have a taste, and that means a knife and a fork. Sherlock never touched the fork, right?
No.
I'm gonna cut one of these like that. These scallops are so big that it's really best to cut them into 4 pieces. Now the spinach concoction is going to be a little bit hot, so I'm going to have to blow on it a little bit. Look at these, a little onion, a little mushroom, a little spinach like that. Blow on that, and then grab some scallop.
Is there enough garlic in it?
It needs more cowbell. No, I'm kidding. It really doesn't need more of anything. I like a lot of salt because my taste buds have been fried, but it doesn't need more of anything. I think it's just outstanding, and I want my producer to try it after I have this bite. All right, now for my producer. Well, bacon. It's kind of a big bite for her. All right, it's gonna come right at the camera.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Okay, so the first point is you can cook scallops, and you know how to do it now, and you can pair them with anything, including nothing. So don't be afraid to cook scallops. Do it the way that I said, and we'll see you next week.